Hi friends and welcome. Today we are here to watch season 2 episode 19 of Angel. It is called Belonging. Oh my god, it feels like it has been an actual lifetime since I have seen the last episode of Angel. The reality of it is that it's actually only been like a month or so, but to me it feels like so much longer. It feels like everything that we just went through in Buffy just feels like it was like that took months. It's gonna be weird to go back into Angel right now, I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like I want to talk about the big elephant in the room, which is obviously Buffy, but I'm doing my best not to. But it's definitely gonna feel weird because it's gonna be, I think I want to say it's gonna be 3 months until I can watch 601. Right now we're about to go on like a really big Angel stretch. It's 7 episodes of Angel right now. So if you like Angel, congratulations, we are at like the moment for you. If you don't watch Angel, then you are probably not watching this anyways, but I am so sorry. We're about to go down a really big Angel spiral and I'm kind of excited to just like fully dive into it. I know Fred's gonna have to be showing up soon, so I'm like kind of counting down the days. I'm not exactly quite sure what to expect for this episode because it kind of feels like right now we're in like the last few monsters of the week of the season, right? So that we can lead up to the finale or something. My only deal breaker is that I cannot have this cry. If it doesn't make me cry, 10 out of 10 episode. Love it. Would love to see it. Amazing. Extraordinary. Showstopper. Beautiful. And obviously I feel like Lindsay, I know that he's left, but like I kind of really don't think he left. So I wonder if this episode could have something to do with like seeing Lindsay wherever the hell he's like trying to establish himself and seeing how like that's not working out for him or something. Oh yes, let's majorly misinterpret this title. Belonging. Who's belonging where, when, what? This reminds me of Darla, because I want it to remind me of Darla. I feel like in a way she's kind of like Angel in the sense that like she doesn't belong. She's not a human, but she's not a vampire. Like, what is she? No, I lied. She's kind of like just a vampire. But in my defense, I've been watching 205 and I feel like it's bringing so much of these like complexities to Darla of like, she's a human. But except she's like the, you know, kind of has been a vampire for so long that like, is she a human? And then now I know that she's a vampire again, but like, is that humanity that she like went through? Like, you can't really forget that. I don't know. I think we should just head into the episode. I thank you all so much for watching this with me. I'm just so excited to see Cordelia. I'm not gonna lie, I've missed her. I don't know why I'm like actually scared to press play just because I feel like right now I think of Buffyverse and I think of pain. I don't think we are at a point in which Angel wants to mess with my feelings, so I know that I shouldn't be worried, but the emotional trauma that Buffy has put me through is so much that now I have like a little bit of fear from pressing play, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Let's go.
You want to try some of my sashimi?
That's the raw fish? Maybe when hell freezes over.
What are you looking for?
Celebrities. They won't put them out here in the beef section.
Not like here, where it's brightly lit and open and everyone could stare at you and...
Oh, that was...
It's a little exposed.
Oh, that was so interesting. I was like, where is he?
One of them now. Celebrate Cordy's good news.
It's just a commercial.
Just
yes!
commercial.
Okay.
You're gonna knock him dead and make a ton of cash.
What he said, but don't leave us when you get famous.
I can't leave you guys while I'm still the proud owner of the mind-shattering, ever more debilitating visions.
The informant will lead us to the demon's feeding grounds where we manly men will gather around and kill it to death.
Ooh, sounds like fun.
Stop, that's so cute.
You think we should get a flamethrower?
Yes.
Of course, if we wind up in a tight space, we could burn each other.
Worth it.
You know, being a large part of it.
What? Oh my
It's
god.
interesting.
My shawl?
No, your Bohemian battle shroud woven from the skin of dead children.
What's he doing?
You don't
What?
think I know a Volktar witch when I see one? You don't think I can read the markings of a... Looks a little different up close.
It's a beautiful shawl, ma'am. He can't control himself because he's, from France.
Pardon.
I was just gonna say, I still want to hear him speak French, please.
What do you see?
Move,
Moo? Some sort of cow monster?
I think the sashimi's coming up.
Oh my god, in the middle of the restaurants? No, Guys, I can't tell you how freaking good it feels to be able to watch this show. I'm just so relieved to be able to just like have a little bit of fun right now and just laugh and like, I'm so happy. I needed this. I needed you, Angel.
Hello, Father. Happy birthday.
Oh.
I've been put in charge of our group. Yes, as their leader. No, it's a permanent position. Well, as permanent as these things. No, I certainly won't be fired. Well, yes. I was that one time, yes. Again.
Well, it was not really your fault. You see, Faith is like a hard, you know.
Again, happy birthday. Okay.
Ah.
Talking to someone?
Yes, my father.
Oh, I thought he was gonna lie. Oh, nice. I love like just the meta of seeing shows in shows. It makes me happy. And I love that he's going to visit her. Oh, this reminds me so much of I Will Remember You.
The wardrobe. I need to see it. Lose the robe, princess.
Poor Cordy, I hate this.
Nothing wrong there.
I've already been to makeup.
Really?
Angel, take this man outside right now.
Tell David I'm supposed to want to sleep with this woman. I don't. Do you want to sleep with her? Of course you don't.
You're out of line. Apologize to her.
Oh, let me guess. Wannabe rocker or part-time male model?
Who the hell do you think you are, huh?
I think I'm the director. And I think you're real smart for bringing your unemployed boyfriend onto my set. That's really helping your career.
I'm sorry. He won't bother you anymore.
I can just actually rip his head right off his body. I can do that.
Are you trying to ruin my career? I mean, is this like a conscious effort on your part?
Look, I have to ask you a question.
What?
The hackler demon that you saw, did he eat his victim whole or did he just rip out the liver? Because, I mean, it's a funny story. According to my informant, liver-eating hacklers have different feeding grounds than people eaters, and I have to know which kind it was so I can track it down and kill it.
Her face.
I hate my whole life.
Oh, sweetie.
Wesley, you remember Rondell and George?
Certainly. I never got the chance to thank you both properly. I owe you men my life.
It's cool. Only reason you got shot is because you had our backs. We know the drill. Everything's in motion.
Oh. All right, well, you just need me to...
Lend us your truck.
You want my ride?
It's still tricked out for Dustin, ain't it?
What about the hackler?
Angel gets a lock on his crib, page me.
Hackler's living on the North Shore of Lake Hollywood.
Ah, that's so hard that he has to like now pick a crew, kinda.
Wait for me, though. I'm through. I'll hook up with you
Oh.
guys at base camp. We'll head out together.
Yeah, whatever, G. It's wrong, man.
Damn. I actually totally thought he was gonna bail on Angel, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, and that's the world she really wants to live in with people like that? I don't get it. Mr. Hey, I'm LA director, you know, shooting a commercial, so I must be the center of the universe guy. It's like if you're not making it in showbiz, you're a step or 10 down the food chain. It's also got her wearing this flimsy swimsuit that covers like nothing.
This is uncomfortable. Oh, hello.
The devil's on his way.
Okay. Is that Buffy? Why does that look like the thing that Buffy...
Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about.
They broke his safe space.
You have to bend over more.
If I bend over any more, I'm gonna fall out of my top.
And then you'll be out of his light. See? Everybody wins.
But isn't there something that we...
Show the cleavage, say the line. Got it? Or do you want to waste more of our time?
Got it.
Oh, stop. I hate this. I hate this.
Walking I get, but power walking? Why not just run for a shorter time? Weird.
I love Angel.
Am I happy to see you?
Oh.
You're still a knight for hire, yeah? Well, I'm hiring. I need you to kill
Nice.
something. I suppose you want the particulars, so here they are.
I love that he's coming to him for help for once. Does he take requests? Sir, I have a director that you would love.
We could start at Caritas, do a circular search, say 1 mile in diameter, keep moving out, hope we get lucky, huh?
Angel.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your
Oh.
toes, Wesley.
Quite all right.
Wesley's kind of our new leader now.
It's been a long time coming. Congrats. And kudos to you. Nice choice of conductor to lead your symphony.
What's with her?
Oh.
Food poisoning.
Possibly a vision?
That's Fred. That's Fred. That's Fred. Oh my god. What? She's here.
What did you see?
A woman. She was at the public library.
Crazed rabbit Draken on the loose here, kind of in first position.
I'm sorry, Fred is our priority, sir.
Something magical, a portal.
Like the one from which this Draken beast materialized in Caritas?
We don't know
my
that
God,
for a
I
fact.
just-
There's our connection. What's wrong?
Fuck.
Did they make him drink?
We don't know.
Oh, fuck.
How come every time you and me hit the big city, we end up in a library? Snoresville. Elton's in town next month. What do you say? You, me, back row seats?
Yes, please.
I defy you not to feel like the only other person in the room.
What?
Hi.
The kids will flip over your costume. It looks so authentic.
Thank you.
Except for the horns.
Actually, we're looking for someone we think works here. Okay, she's tall. She's brown hair, about down to here, wears glasses, pretty.
Sorry. An apple. Fred wore one of those.
Fred?
Winifred. Everyone called her Fred.
Do you know where we can find her?
Fred disappeared 5 years ago. They never found her. Police said if she didn't show up in the first week, well, we all stopped hoping a while ago.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be happy about a missing woman's poster, but I'm so excited.
Here it is. This is the book that Fred was holding in my vision.
Oh, okay.
What language is that?
Blur plus plus
Oh, don't read that.
front plitz.
Oh,
Yeah, Pat, I'd like to buy a vowel.
Oh my god! The screams! Okay. Oh my god! It's Shrekthor! What is this?
Landau? Is that you? But just because I know his name doesn't mean you can't knock him unconscious. Please, continue. Can it really be you?
Prevalent Swath?
Of the Deathwalk clan?
I prefer Lorne.
Lorne.
Yes.
Is it a prison? Are these your captors?
Whoa, big fella. Put the sharp piece of metal down. These are my friends. Everybody, this is Landok.
Landok Mar of the Deathwalk clan.
Hi.
Does that mean that the two of you are...
Cousins.
Your cousin. Your vanishing was a great mystery to our clan.
Long story, boring ending. Really, it wouldn't interest you at all.
We will return together.
I don't know about you, but my ticket was strictly one way.
You will not return home to remove the shame that you have visited upon your life giver?
Is anyone else getting a little peckish? How's Italian sound?
Oh, amazing.
She rips your images into tiny pieces, feeds them to the swine, butchers the pigs, and has their remains scattered for the dogs.
Oh my god.
I will help you slay it.
We'd welcome you.
Oh my god. Okay. Poor Lord is not having it right now.
What's he doing? He's channeling his mind to identify the Draken's aura. I use that sense to help people find their destinies, and I'm a freak. He uses
my
it to hunt.
God.
He's considered the golden spawn. A world of only good and evil. Black and white, no gray. No music, no art. Just champions roaming the countryside, fighting for justice. Boring. You got a problem? Solve it with a sword. No one ever admits to having actual feelings and emotions. Can you imagine living in a place like that?
Not really.
Angel.
The aura is strong. It's not far.
What do you want, a medal?
Krevlon Swath of the Deathwalk clan mocks me?
Just the LA and me coming out, I guess.
Sure, this is where the Draken came.
I am sure.
What do we do, Wesley?
Spot on.
If it's as strong as Landok says,
Yeah?
perhaps a diversion. I have some.
A diversion?
Maybe the light will distract him.
Sir.
You're hurt.
Fetch my sword.
You've been poisoned.
There is time to die after the Draken is slain.
Oh my god. Fuck. If that thing jumps on me, it would win. I would have a heart attack. Immediately. Out.
Want food? I can be food.
Ah,
Tasty here.
okay.
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Angel, do you really think that's gonna work? God, something's gonna jump on me. Please don't.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, no, not Wes, please. Oh, shit. Impeccable.
That was fun.
Yeah?
I will not receive glory unless you perform the rituals.
Glory.
Glory you will not have. You are the only one here who can officiate.
Please don't talk about Glory. Trying to forget Buffy right now.
The vision, this book, I think it's how we send him back.
What you mean?
If he reads from the book where we know a portal exists, I think it'll send him back. My vision was telling me that that's what happened to that girl Fred. The portal works both ways.
How can you be sure?
I can't. I just am.
Damn. Okay. Oh man, he's not even there with them. Aw shit, he's gonna feel so guilty. This is gonna wreck him.
All you have to do is read aloud from it.
Okay.
Well, that's the theory anyway.
Strip the oxen, lift from this.
Nice work, Gordy.
Forget this ever happened. Huh?
I'm down with that. Wesley?
Fine with me. Cordy? Cordy?
Oh! Wait,
Gordy.
how? Oh my god! Ma'am! Holy shit! Okay. What are those things? Yeah! Oh crap is right, ma'am! Okay, Listen! I can't believe that we actually got Fred. She's here. She's fucking here. Oh my god. I knew that she came into the end of season 2. I don't know. I thought the end of season 2 was like the last 2 episodes or something. Like I was preparing myself to make a whole speech before like 221 or something because I feel like that's when I thought she appeared or something. But she's here before anticipated and I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready. Oh my god. This is so cool. It's like it's my origin story when it comes to the Buffyverse. I think this was the first episode of the Buffyverse that I ever saw because I think I saw this episode. I'm honestly not sure, and this is kind of bad. I know that I started at the very end of season 2 whenever Fred appeared. So I think I must have watched this episode because I think that there were some parts of it that like felt slightly familiar. There were other parts of it that like absolutely did not. Like I did not remember Cordelia being like sucked into that place. I thought that they were going to make like a conscious decision to like go there for some reason to like help Lauren with something. Like I couldn't remember exactly. I knew that like they went to his land. Like what? I'm just she's here. Fred is here. We're gonna go save Fred. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like honestly, I have been waiting for this for so long. She's the whole reason I started the Buffyverse. I'm madly in love with Amy Acker. Anybody who's watched my videos is like well aware of this. And I feel like what I'm most excited about is that I was genuinely worried that when I got to the episodes of Angel that I watched that they would all like be coming back to me. But it didn't. And I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy that I was still surprised and like I still couldn't remember what happened. I mean, God bless my shitty memory. It's Fred time and I am so happy. I'm so happy, guys. I mean, just she's amazing and I'm so excited. This is a big moment for me. It's where it all began. This is such a weird place to start the show. Imagine this being your first Buffyverse episode ever. I relate. I relate because I don't remember if I watched like the pilot episode of Angel in its entirety. I guess this means it's time for a whole like disclaimer of like how we're going to be handling things going forward. My plan was that I was going to like watch these like 1 or 2 episodes of Angel that I had already seen, and I was sort of going to go from there. I was going to see like, is this still fun for you guys, even if I might know some spoilers, even if I might, you know, like, you know, things coming back to me, and I was going to like rediscuss this in the beginning of season 3. Hi friends, it's Domi from the future. I wanted to give a quick update. When I recorded this, it's been a little while, I was very much in doubt of like, do I want to go into Angel season 3, even though it's going to be a rewatch for me, and I don't know exactly when I made the decision to watch season 3 of Angel, but somewhere along the way, the decision was made, and I've actually already finished all of season 3. I was not really remembering the episodes at all, so I was having a lot of fun reacting, so I guess I just went ahead and continued reactions normally. Just wanted to put that out there because I know that there's probably some people wondering if I'm going to be reacting to seasons 3 to 5 because I had seen them before, and you know, the answer is yeah. At least I'm doing it for Patreon, really enjoying doing it there, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and continue with that for YouTube as well. It's going to be a different perspective than what you guys are used to, because I guess some things I do remember, some things I do not. You're just going to have to watch it with me to find out what I remember and what I don't. So yeah, I'm gonna let past Domi continue freaking out over Fred, as she should. I just didn't think this was gonna be coming right now. I just can't get over that. I did not sit here thinking that Fred was gonna be here. If I knew this, then I would have watched this episode so much earlier. I don't know how, but I would have made it work. I would have freaking made it work. I can't believe, like, really, they're gonna give me like Buffy dying, and then in the next episode they give me like Fred, like just Fred appearing. Like this is the range of emotions right now from the Buffyverse. Like, I genuinely, like, this episode, I feel like it's everything I needed right now, because genuinely, like I said, season 5 of Buffy was like so hard that I think this episode was like so funny. It was so like genuinely intriguing because we were talking about like so many different things. Like, I like the setups for what's going to be like the season 2 finales and stuff. I also like that we're talking so much about like them as characters. I think this episode was really focused on that, on Cordy's emotions and on Gunn's emotions, and even some of Angel right now. I feel like his talk with Lauren for a second, where they're talking about like black and white and like the necessity of having like this gray area. I thought that was so interesting. Guys, I'm so sorry. I cannot stop thinking about Fred. I'm so excited. This means that she's still gonna be here next episode. Like, I know that it was like 1 second of Amy Acker's screen time, but this has given me the serotonin I need for the rest of the fucking year. A part of me is like kind of really sad because it's like, oh, I've watched all the Angel episodes. Period. I guess this means that I've watched the entire show, and that's kind of a really sad thought for me. But then at the same time, I'm like, I really genuinely feel like there are entire episodes that I do not fucking remember at all. Don't talk about Fred. Oh my god, I'm going to become unbearable. I am so sorry. I am going to become unhinged and unbearable. I'm so sorry. You guys probably figured this was going to happen when Fred arrived. She arrived. It's happening. Get ready. We were talking about Angel before I went down a whole Fred spiral, as always. So I think it's interesting that like Angel seeing things as black and white makes me feel like he doesn't see himself as like the nice guy. I don't know. I thought that was like a really interesting conversation, and I feel like it was such an interesting concept to present of like Lauren's world. There are the good people and there are the bad people, and that's it. That's so interesting, because I wonder if like that's actually sort of like the truth, or if they just see that as the truth. I'm kind of really excited for us to go into Lauren's world right now. It was really interesting to see how Lauren was like different this episode, because he was so like anxious, because he sort of seems to have like this superior kind of knowledge, and I feel like because he can read people so well, I feel like that would give you a calmness, like of just understanding the world and understanding everything, that it was interesting to see sort of the opposite of that and seeing him lean into like some anxieties and some fears, which I don't think is a side of Lauren that we have really seen much. Wow, we were really talking about like every single character's like emotions and thoughts, you know, because we were talking about Wes and his relationship with his dad. We were talking about Lauren and his relationship not just with his family, but with like his people. We were talking about Cordy, like the whole acting thing and how that's making her feel. We were talking about Gunn and how he's feeling about like having to pick a side, I guess, like an Angel, and like the whole idea of like the black and white. Like, wow, this episode episode was like so deep actually when we think about like how much we were able to talk about these characters' feelings in an episode that didn't feel nostalgic. Because I feel like there's some episodes that you just like, you know that Angel's going through like a little bit of a mental breakdown where he's like nostalgic and like over analyzing the past, you know what I mean? But this episode didn't feel like that. It felt so like monster of the week in a sense that I wouldn't expect there to be so much freaking character talk. And I kind of want to talk about Cordy. I feel like I have to talk about Cordy because I fucking love Cordelia. And so this episode, so hard. This man, this fucking director man, he is taking me to like Parker levels of rage. Like, I want to punch that man. If I could punch a hole through my screen, I would right now. What sucks about it is knowing that like her dreams are becoming reality, except she's coming to the realization that I guess like her dreams aren't that good. And I feel like that's a really devastating thing to like realize. You can like go, this is upsetting. Like, you can try for your whole life so hard to accomplish something and then you actually get it and it's just like not as fulfilling as you expected. There wasn't a positive aspect to it. It's not like the director was a bitch, but at least she was doing what she loved. No, she was uncomfortable. She was not showing her acting skills. Like, Cordy, my love, I want you to do what makes you happy, but I don't want you to suffer like this. Like, I was really bummed out about this. And I think it was also a really interesting representation of Hollywood. I like the power dynamics that were established. Like, even though it almost feels like an exaggeration the way that he was treating her, I don't think it is. And I think that's what really gets to me, is like not just because he's mistreating Cordelia, but because I know that this is exactly how Hollywood works. And that just like, it bothers the living shit out of me to know that like there are people going through what Cordelia is going through all the time. An interesting criticism of their own medium. Who else can we talk about? I kind of want to talk about Wes. His conversation with his father, like, oh my god. I feel like it just explains so much of Wes's character, you know, like his doubts. And I think that like he overthinks things a lot. And I feel like a big part of it is that like he probably doesn't want to screw up again because I feel like he already feels like a screw up. And I think that so much of that is like, what would my father think? You know, because for a second when he was trying to think of like, oh, what should we do to defeat this, like whatever the hell that demon was. And I think he like froze there for a second. I don't think he knew exactly what to do, which is why they sort of went in without a plan. And I think that a part of it is that like he's so self-conscious about it. Like he's overthinking his thinking, and I think that that's like not exactly helping him to be able to come up with good plans and stuff like that, just because he's so stressed about getting it wrong. I feel like the more that he's in charge though, the better this is gonna work out, just in the sense that like he's gonna get used to it and he's gonna come up with like making the plans, and then it's all gonna come naturally. Because I think that anytime you shake up a system, I feel like it's normal to like need an adaptation period. I guess we should talk about Gunn, because I feel like this was like a major life moment for Gunn, but I'm not sure how much we're going to like actually talk about this, because you know, I feel like another huge moment in Gunn's life was obviously when he lost his sister. That's, oh my god, like major stuff, right? And I don't think we talked about it like too much. This right here, I could see this becoming an entire storyline. I could see this definitely becoming a spiral. I could definitely see him using this as an excuse to get away from the squad. And I don't know how far they're going to lean into this. What hurts about it is like knowing how much pain Gunn is in. And I think what hurts even more is knowing the guilt. I just don't know how Gunn is going to handle the choices that he made. I wonder if he's going to have regrets or if he's going to like stick by his decisions, because sometimes bad things happen, and like I guess there are some people who can like not feel guilt about it, and there are other people Buffy, who will find ways to like feel guilt about things that she shouldn't feel guilt about. And I'm not sure where Gunn stands in that line, so I'm curious to see where that storyline is going to go for Gunn, because I feel like the moment where he sees how, I want to say, well they're doing without him, and to see that like he was not really needed, I think that I would see that as the exact reasoning for him to pick them and be like, no, I have to show them that I'm needed. But I guess maybe exactly, that's such an interesting thing, right? That maybe he saw how well they were doing and they were like, I'm gonna go with the other squad that actually needs me. Even though I feel like I would think that he wants to prove himself, but I think it's kind of really big of him not to want to prove himself and to just go to the side that actually needs him. I don't know, I thought this was a very interesting episode for Gunn. Kind of want to talk about Fred again. I don't know what I want to talk about her, but I would love to talk about her because I love Fred and I'm excited, but I don't think I have much to say right now because like I said, it was 1 second of screen time, so I guess I can't talk about Fred yet, which is kind of annoying. Give me something to go off other than like, what does she have, like an apple necklace? that's not enough. I like that not just we had like so much of these like character progresses and like insights into these characters like as people and sort of like what they're going through, but also I like how focused this episode was on just like their relationships as well. We were talking like so much about like Angel and Cordelia, I would say, like seeing how much he was standing up for her. And I think to me it's a little bit sweet to see that she has somebody who cares for her so much and who would do anything for her, which I guess he kind of will, right? Because that cliffhanger, like we have to talk about that cliffhanger. It's just so good. It's so good. It's so like just overwhelming, and like that they're gonna have to go there and like grab her, but like you also know that it's not gonna be just as easy as like portal in, portal out, so this is gonna be really, really fun. It's gonna be interesting to see like them having to go into like a completely new environment and a new world, because I feel like even though we have explored these ideas of portals, I don't think we've ever been like on the other side of it, right? I feel like we've only just seen our world, and we might have heard about other ones, no shrimp land and stuff like that, but we've never actually gone there. So I think it's really interesting that like we're going there, we're doing it. It feels very Buffy in the sense that like I think what was getting me about season 5 of Buffy is that they were doing it. Everything that they were like sort of talking about, they were really leaning into it and doing it. I guess this is Buffyverse, they're talking about other worlds. No, we're gonna go there. We're gonna straight up go there. And I'm just really excited because even though it's like a little bit stressful to like not have Cordy there right now, it's just like it's such a good cliffhanger, and it makes me so excited to like actually watch the next episodes. This is gonna be a really hard one to wait for. But overall, this episode, pure serotonin. I mean, Fred. I mean, just yes. I dig this episode a lot. Very excited to also see Angel go into like a world where everybody is a hero and everybody is a warrior. I mean, I know that there's going to be the bad people, right? Because they said good and bad, but it's going to be interesting when all of the good are going to be like extreme good, if that makes sense. I wonder how like threatened Angel is going to feel, or like how at home he's going to feel around these people. Not sure how he's going to relate to them or not, because I feel like it could either go like we are besties and I feel your struggles and like I feel yes connection, or it's going to be like, wow, these people are green and weird. So I'm excited. God bless my memory for not exactly remembering the details, because I'm just really curious. Because I did know that the finale was going to have something to do with them going to like Lauren's land and stuff. I couldn't remember exactly how much Darla and Drusilla were mentioned, or Wolfram and Hart and stuff like that. So I figured they could still fit into the finale in some ways. But right now, I think we leaned away from them for so long, and then now I feel like we're leaning into a completely different direction that I'm just not sure how they're going to fit into this finale. So I guess we're like really going away from them, but I'm kind of shocked about that. I feel like I thought they were going to come back to some extent, but overall, just questions, but very excited to keep watching. Very excited that we finally reached my Angel origin story. This is one of the most exciting episodes that I've watched. Very excited to be able to continue this journey through what is going to be now a very different experience for me. Very excited that like now I fully have the context of these shows, and so it's going to be really just exciting to be able to actually experience this as it was meant to be experienced. Really looking forward to that experience. Happy to have you guys with me, and I will see you guys in the next episode. And welcome to Angel Fred. Welcome. Oh, we gotta read the title of the next episode. Oh my god, I was about to say goodbye to you guys like we didn't, what a slacker. I forgot how to do videos. The next episode is called Over the Rainbow. Okay, that's kind of cool. I guess, does that mean they have to like go through a rainbow to get to like this land? Over the rainbow. I mean, that just reminds me of the song, of course. I wonder if this is like just referring to like Lauren's land sort of like as like a rainbow, as like a heaven of sorts. Like I don't remember if it was like a very nice place or not. Interesting. Well, I am excited anyways. I feel like I'll probably come up with better predictions in the next time or whatever. But yeah, I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching, and big hugs to all. Bye!